Alright guys, what are we talking about today? Today, Tucson TS127, and this is 12C27. Have done some other Tucson 12C as well as some other companies 12C27. I did test Kurtz of this model. Don't remember what this is. I think it's the 129 maybe. But this is also 12C27. I will at some point test this one. But today we're just talking about the 127 here. This does come in a bunch of different versions. I believe there is an S90 and an M390 version out there. 14C28N or 12C27. And like I said in my top 5 budget steel video, I do have the green and black G10 14C version. My youngest has it right now, and I will get that and test it here before too long. So 12C27. Gonna watch the cutting real quick. Then we'll talk about how this sharpened, what the results were, and something else I want to talk about that maybe you guys didn't see in another video. So let's get that cutting out of the way, and then we'll come back and talk about this. Alright, now that we saw that cutting, we'll go ahead and talk about this. This is a titanium liner lock G10 with carbon fiber bolsters on bearings. These are ground nice and thin. Besides testing on this, I have put a few more edges on this of use. This thing cuts great. I don't know what it measures behind the edge right now. Seeing as that it is 15 degrees per side and how wide the bevel is, I'd say it's probably grown to about the 16 thousandths or so range. Not terribly thick blade stock. So how does this sharpen? Like any of the other Sandviks, this sharpens extremely easy. No problem sharpening this for the test, no problems deburring it, and since then I've gone to sharpening it on the Veneve stones, and it just comes up so nice, so fast. This deburrs almost completely on the stones. Takes very little stropping to get rid of the burr. just nice all around. So how did this do? So like everything else, sharpened it a couple times. I did get it on the factory edge, but it was quite a while ago. I wasn't doing factory edges at the time. So I just started using it right away and sharpening it. So for the test, we started on the third edge, like usual, 15 degrees per side, 1500 grit. Strop 5 passes per side, 6.3 1 micron. And on the first test, 123 feet fine edge, 102 feet working edge, for a total of 225 feet. Sharpened it again the same way, ran the verification. On the verification test, 125 feet fine edge, 101 feet working edge, for a total of 226 feet. Not bad. Pretty much what I've come to expect from some nice 12C27. Believe this Manley did about the same. Tested it a long time ago. I'd have to go back and look. And if you watched my top 5 budget steel video, you'll know that the performance of this is very close to the Harns, and it did do a little bit better than the real steel. .12C I find to be a nice user steel. Does really well if you have a lot of cardboard to cut. Yes, it'll cut well into the 200s like that in a 1-inch section. So you take a blade like this, you're using the whole thing, you've got quite a bit of cutting, and it drops back very well. So once you use it, this one, I didn't catch it on video. Maybe I'll do a stropping video of used knives and show you guys the before and after of how different steels drop back. This one, after the second test, obviously stopped the test because it's catching when you're trying to cut paper against the grain. All I did was strop this on 6 micron, 5 passes per side on leather, and it was back to clean slicing paper, no hang-ups in it or anything like that. Can find this steel in quite a few places still. Some of the CJRB stuff, I believe, and the San Remo is probably the cheapest. Or you can get some really nice Tucson examples like that. That's how 12C27 did. This particular model. You guys have any experience with it? Anything you want to add? Put it down below. Love to talk about it with you. That's all I have for this one. As always, I appreciate your time, and thanks for watching.